What's going on, guys? You're watching Riot Press Productions. My name is Proctor Thomas Purnell, PTP, and tonight I am doing a little bit of late night bagging and boarding and fulfillment. It's about 3 in the morning. Just made a cup of coffee. Gonna go throw some cream in there in a second. But come hang out for a little bit, see how I do it, see my setup. Come walk around with me and check out some of my toys and some of the new stuff that I've gotten recently. And to check out the studio with me late night. So stick around, watch me do some bagging and boarding and fulfillment on Ultrastar, the last batch going out tomorrow. And, and now we're getting ready for Johnny Phantasm Extreme 93 live on Indiegogo. So stick around with me, hang out, get some coffee, and just check out what's going on over here. So as I was mentioning, late night coffee is a necessity. Here's the mess that we're dealing with tonight and just a glimpse of what the studio looks like. But first, gotta get some coffee going. The fuel for 3 a.m. up all-nighters keeps me going. My faithful Tigger mug here. I got a couple new things over here. I'm not sure if you guys will notice them or not. But been picking up some more Transformers here and there. Over break, I actually picked up a couple new mass figures. We see right there in the left-hand corner. I got that new motorcycle guy. I'm pretty excited about him. But Mask is one of my favorite collections that I have kicking. Also, I'm a big Transformers movie fan, so here's kind of like a little glimpse of some of my movie characters. Also Skylink's there on the end, not necessarily in the movie, but still a badass nonetheless. But I definitely love me some Transformers. I'm working on a Transformers story and toy right now. I'm excited to kind of show it to everyone. Here's my Seekers. Jetfire is definitely like one of my most favorite characters in Transformers in general. I've always loved him, and I love all the Seekers. Here's all the Cybertronian Seekers. We got a Soundwave there in the background. We got the camera guys right there, and then of course Starscream rocking it next to Megatron. Not my favorite mold of Megatron, but he serves his purpose nonetheless. And then up here is just kind of like my, what I call my ARC Autobots, but I have the white Ultra Magnus chill in the back. He was kind of like one of my favorite toys, like when I was a kid. So I was excited when they came out with like that new version Ultra Magnus. I took all the gear off him. And then if you look up here, I kind of have some of my 4 Horsemen figures up here. Some Mystic Legions, some Thundercats, movie He-Man. We got Mumra there in the background. We got movie Skeletor, Jackalman over there in the left. We got this cool type of trap jaw type of guy, Sly there. We got the Panther guy. And then I even got Skelegod. I like Skelegod. So here's my setup of what I kind of do here with the coffee in hand. And I kind of just spread things out and I just kind of make a little assembly line. And I kind of just go through it. You know what I'm saying? Just picking out of this box, moving down the line. I'll kind of do all one type of box first. And then I'll just kind of put them in a pile, and then I'll add like all the ash cans, and then I'll add all the trading cards. So it's like I'll stick to one subject matter, put it all in the bag, and then move on down the line, and then I'll put up here in my Gemini mailers and get them out to you guys. But so far, things have been going pretty smoothly. For the most part, had some trouble getting some bags and boards. The Gemini mailers actually came pretty quickly. Here we got the big box of 1,500 trading card packs. That was a big hold up there. That was kind of holding up this whole operation. But the packs came out really good. Really sexy foil packaging. And then here's the boxes of the comics. I kind of just, when I do to make a new pile, I just reach in there and I grab them and I put a pile. And this is kind of like my POV right here. Usually Whitney's kind of sitting down there at the end and assembling some and passing them down to me, but she's in bed right now, so we're just kind of doing it on our own right now. But here's my box of Gemini mailers. And then here's just kind of a glimpse of just what the studio, what the house looks like at night, you know? Here's a fun little Descendants action figure that I bought from Super 7 for Whitney for Christmas. Descendants is one of her favorite punk bands, and this toy is pretty awesome. I got a chance to make a Descendants concert poster a couple years back, and we got it signed. Like, we got to chill with the Descendants for a little bit, and we got all of them to sign the poster. It was pretty cool. So here's some of my figures that are under my neon light here. I got some Micro Machines over here. Some of these little He-Man guys. I'm not really nuts about them, but they're kind of cool. These are little chibi guys. Kind of fun. And then here's a little bit of my translucent collection. I love translucent action figures. And then we got a cool little neon skull thing. Some of my Happy Meal figures there. And then it's a trap! This is kind of like my spread of what I've been looking at for Johnny Phantasm Extreme 93. Bloodstrike, Brigade, Wildcats, Cyberforce, Extreme. This has kind of been like my reference when I've been working on the Johnny Phantasm Extreme 93. And then of course here's some thumbnails right here. Here's some, the new Johnny Phantasm action figures, the Radical Blue, the Translucent, and the redub of the Black. Those are going to be going up soon. Watching a little bit of Alex Jones. When it comes to news, I like my coffee strong, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm going to take a minute here and say, I was talking some smack about some of those new He-Man figures, but this figure looks pretty good with the Ultimates axe in his hand. So I actually think he looks pretty sweet. Here we go, a little shout out to Eric Huffles. Check out all these little muscle guys that he made for us. Super amazing. In the Johnny Phantasm Extreme 93, you can get that glow-in-the-dark red one right there. Pretty awesome of him to make that for us. But this is a little shelf that's kind of over to my right when I'm drawing, and I kind of just like mess around with those guys once in a while. And then up here, here's some of my Origins and my WWE Master Universe figures. Here's kind of like my X-Men collection. I love the X-Men a lot. I got rid of a lot of Legends stuff, but I kept my X-Men stuff. And then I have some of my Legends Spider-Man stuff over here. Here's an amazing poster by the infamous Kelsey Shannon, which was also a cover. Shout out to him. Much love for Kelsey. He's an amazing guy. And here's the OG figures. The purple, the glow in the dark, and then I call it the matte black. It's not shiny, but those are the OG ones. And then here's a little glimpse of my Ultimates collection right here. Kind of pricey, some of these guys, but this is kind of like my little favorite toy section over here. And then here's my giant He-Man figure that Whitney got me for Christmas. Here's some of my G2 action figures. Real quick, a little shout out to Uncle E. There's my Salamandroid up there, waiting for Cyberfrog. He's waiting very patiently for Cyberfrog to join him. Then I'm going to get that. Once I get Cyberfrog, I'm going to get my CG display going. But here is kind of like my little G2 section, my G2 Megatron, which is actually one of my favorite figures that I own. But I need to get some lights up here so we can kind of get them blinging a little bit more. Down here, we got the Shattered Glass Megatron. Also, same mold of that Megatron that we just saw up there. He's a little bit different. He comes with this cool shield thing. He turns into a jet instead of a tank. But also a pretty cool figure. And then we see Starlight Cats there in the background. And then we got T-Rex Megatron chilling. And then we got Rodimus Prime chilling in the back of his little, whatever, the trailer thing with his guns. And then again, here's back at the postcards and then a look at the assembly line. Got some cats sleeping around here. Trying to step on them. Oh, there's some of the Japanese covers. Most of those have gone out, except for the overseas ones. So those are just waiting to kind of be shipped out. The Japanese figure or covers came out pretty sweet. Let's see. Yeah, so here's a little side angle of some of my Origin figures and my Super 7 figures. Pretty neat. Again, I'm loving the Origins line. They're definitely killing it. Quick shout out to the old school like Thundercats Bondi figures. I have a soft spot for that series and these figures. I think they came out pretty good. And then of course, You know, G.I. Joe classified line is just killing it. I'm loving it. I have almost every figure. You know, I passed on a couple of the redeco colors, but for the most part, you know, I've got everybody. We've got Emperor Cobra Commander there in the background, Arctic Storm Shadow, Zartan. I have the other Zartan too that changes color. I got him still in his box. I'm probably not going to open them. I'm probably going to flip them on eBay. I don't need 2 Zartans in my life, you know what I'm saying? But that Cobra Commander is sweet. Right there up front, we got our Action Force Sergeant Slaughter kind of leading the group. Barbecue, another one of my favorite guys. We got the classic Snake Eyes that everyone loves. Flint, another awesome guy. Lady J there in the background. And then all our bad guys there looking pretty badass. I love Vipers. I love the Troopers. You know, Firefly came out really well. But this whole line is really killing it. I'm waiting on my Bats and I'm waiting on my Alley Vipers very patiently. So GameStop, if you're listening, get that shit out to me because this is bullshit. I ordered it forever ago. I'm seeing this stuff showing up in Target and Walmart, but I don't got it. Here's my little collection of the new animated CG or CGI He-Man. I thought it was pretty good, so I bought some of the figures. And then again, here we got some more of the Origin stuff mixed in with some of the WWE Master Universe stuff as well. Got Scary Little killing it there in the background. Love these guys. I heard that line's ending soon, so I'm glad I got on board when I did. And then here's just some old school inspiration, some old school Image toys. I love them very much. So. And then over here, just, I mean, I think everyone has seen this case before, but I got a couple new additions. I got a new Rock Lord guy there, like that blue teal guy with the orange helmet. He's like the leader of the Rock Lords. I recently picked him up from Eternia Dreams in Maryland. There's our little Ghostbusters section. There's my Masterpiece collection right there. I don't go all in with the Masterpiece collection because they're kind of pricey. Dino Riders. This is kind of something new that came out. I'm sure everyone remembers Dino Riders, but this guy got the rights and he made these cool like army versions of Dino Riders. And then here's OG. Went past it. My OG He-Man and Skeletor. And then here's something new I've been getting into. Some of the NECA turtle stuff. I was kind of hesitant at first, but now I'm on board. So that's basically just a look at the studio and what's going on here. You know, if you backed Ultrastar, you're going to be getting it pretty soon. If you're considering about backing Johnny Phantasm, please do. It's live right now on Indiegogo. Thanks for hanging out and just checking out what we do here late night when we're doing fulfillment and just sending this stuff out to you guys. Hope you enjoyed the brief tour of the studio and some of the new toys that I recently got. I'm going to be doing some more videos soon here, going into detail with some of these toys that I picked up, especially over Christmas break. Like I picked up like a bunch, and I'd like to kind of show everyone like what I got. But again, guys, if you ordered Ultrastar, it's coming to you right now. You're going to have your tracking number. If you already don't have it, you know, that's going to be coming very soon. And then you know, go check out Johnny Phantasm Extreme 93. We just passed 16,000. It's only the second day. Let's keep it going strong. We still have a lot to look forward to in that campaign. We have a second chance Ultrastar portion coming up, and then we also have the action figures that we're going to be adding. But get there now. Get your books and support indie comics. Hope everyone has a good one. And I will talk to you guys later. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and that'd be awesome. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys later.